this week's Star Wars RPG session. Welcome on in, everyone. I'm just going to share on all the social medias that we're live, and then we'll get started. And how is everyone doing today?
Super fantastic.
I'm not at work for once.
And then there's me. I was confused with time zones again. Like, it's in an hour, right?
Times are hard.
So I had to like drop out in the middle of a Link to the Past ladder race.
Good job.
Yeah.
So you say I'm now last.
Were you last before you dropped out? Because that's okay.
No, technically I can be last because it's like it makes like an equal amount of people, and then it's like it splits them up into groups of two, and each gets their own seat.
Okay.
So I could get something that's super slow, but then there's someone else could get something like, oh, they run out. Okay, we're done. Well, not that fast, but
I mean, yeah.
in a 1v1, yes, I'm last. So
Okay. Well, previously on the Star Wars RPG, Theo, Zoey, Jacen, along with R2-E2 and Rupert Teleros and Han Solo and Chewbacca help. Well, I mean, Han and Chewie didn't actually do too much, but helped protect.
They helped at the end.
They were really good taxi for Theo and our prisoners.
And to be fair, the reason they didn't help was because they were doing what you told them to do.
I know. That's my bad.
But yeah, help defend a planet from Imperial attack. The planet Qualtuine, which had recently expressed support for the rebellion, and thus the Empire decided to move in and take out the government, install their own, and they didn't really send a big force, but they didn't think they needed to. But you made short work of that force, and yeah. Afterwards, with the Imperials that were merely captured instead of killed, they were rounded up, put on the Millennium Falcon to be sent off to the Rebel base on Brennick. And, yeah. And of course, you had been told, because it had been initially Zoey, Jacen, Rupert, and R2-E2 who had gone here, who had been told that they were being met up by two teams, one of which was Theo, Han, and Chewie, and the other of which never showed up.
Yeah, that was rude.
thanks, team. Appreciate it.
So, we're going to go over to somebody who rather recently joined the rebellion, Cassius.
Hello.
Who was he's been with the Rebel Alliance for just a short time, having joined up after the destruction of the Death Star by the rebellion, and he's done like one or two missions for the rebellion probably so far, and was most recently sent went along with ship with a few people that were sent to Brennick. So the other people on the ship with him, who were people he hadn't met prior to this, although one of them was Alexander Shear, who some of the other people here have met, who Cassius may know of him. He was head of a company that did various work for the Empire.
That guy.
Yeah, until after he had been kidnapped and the Empire just took control of his company, and now he's working with the rebels. And I'm going to apologize to you, David, for this. These characters all already existed, so the fact that this next character is named David is a complete coincidence.
I missed the girl double names.
Which, this is also isn't the first time I've done this to David.
No, it's not.
So David is somebody that I know, like in real life. We've been friends for years and such. Years ago, we made a short film, and the main character was somebody that I originally created as like a minor character in a story I had written, and I named him David. And David, as in the actual person, he was only in 2 scenes of the film or whatever, both of which were with the main character named David. So when he got the script for his 2 scenes, he's like, wait, which are my lines? Because one said David, one said Hades, who he knew he was playing. And, yeah.
Also, never forget Dan the Wookiee.
Yeah, Dan the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Yes, because we have a Wookiee named Danila Jack, who everyone calls Dan the Wookiee, and then we have a player named Dan, whose second character is a Wookiee.
No.
But hey, he joined and created the Wookiee character after I created Dan the
It's
Wookiee.
true.
So, yeah. Anyway, so David Renab is the second person on there. He's a scientist. You don't really know much about him. There's a bit of a bigger dude, an alien. I believe he had blue skin, although I don't have that written down, named Blake.
Okay.
And this last one is somebody that you would recognize the face because he is or was a clone trooper.
So, okay, yeah.
And goes by Captain Nomad. He doesn't look as old as he should.
Okay.
So
He's a cyborg.
Aging in reverse.
I mean, the rest of you know why he doesn't look as old as he should. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Cherry doesn't. Cherry wasn't here for that session. But
I remember.
yeah,
I don't.
he looks like he did, like he would have during the Clone Wars. Doesn't look like he's aged a day since the Clone Wars, but yeah. Captain Nomad is his name, and yeah, so you were traveling with them, being sent to Qualtuene to provide support in dealing with Imperial attack on that planet. But as you were on your way there, you got pulled out of hyperspace by an interdictor, and
Right.
and which, grabbed your ship in a tractor beam. And basically what happened after that was there was some debate on what exactly to do, because Alexander Shear actually had created something that could a hyperdrive that could ignore gravity wells and wasn't affected by them. And he had so like you're on a bit of a bigger ship, but he has like a small kind of like just tiny little like shuttle thing, like smaller than like shuttle pods in Star Trek Enterprise, like just a tiny thing, has room for like 3 people and it's cramped type thing.
Like a Type 2 shuttlecraft. Those are the small ones. Never mind. Carry on. Sorry.
And so ultimately, it was decided for himself and Cassius to go and use it to go and get, or go to continue on to Coltween and contact the people, the rebels you're going to be meeting there, and yeah, so that's where we're going to pick up, where 2 of you have just dropped out of hyperspace above Coltween, and yeah. And so he is piloting, and he tells you to get on the comms and try to contact the rebel ships that you were to be meeting.
Okay, so yeah, I'll guess I'll get on the radio. I'm assuming we have codes or something like that to contact them with.
Yeah, you have like the information, the call information for the 2 ships you're going to be meeting, the Millennium Falcon and an unnamed ship. Y'all should really get on that. Name your ship.
Zoe's the pilot. She has to name it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna transmit through essentially kind of just a quick transmission of what happened to us, why we're late, because people were probably expecting us here a little before this, and potentially not in a tiny ass shuttlecraft.
Yeah. Are y'all on your ship at the moment?
Weren't we gonna
Probably.
take the other ship?
Oh.
I assume we would have taken the other ship to like the proper like shipyard, right? Because right now it's just kind of sitting out in front of the Capitol building.
Weren't we gonna take it?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd say take it.
we were to stay behind on the planet, right?
You were going to be staying on the planet for the moment. Okay, so let's back up a bit. So what are y'all doing?
I'm going shopping.
Okay, great. Good
need-
for you. Jason needs a shopping montage.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I don't know. I guess Theo's just on the ship.
Okay. The original one or the new one?
The new one.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I would just be hanging out with them.
Okay. Are you having anyone like on the old ship, like Rupert or?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
probably. He can just stay over there. We don't need him.
Okay. And so the Millennium Falcon also hasn't left yet. Like, it was just about to leave. So both that and then Rupert Teleros aboard the unnamed ship, they both answer, and yeah, so Cassius explained kind of what happened, and
we were on our way to help out. We got pulled out of hyperspace by an interdictor. Thankfully, we had the shuttle we're in that has a couple modifications, so we were able to get away. Only 2 of us, unfortunately, but we made it back here. to hopefully either help you guys out or get some help from you guys to rescue everyone else who's back stuck there.
Okay. Rupert goes and patches in then the other. Well, actually, we'll say he patched in the others before the explanation. Or
Yeah.
and then yeah, except for Jacen who's off shopping.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that in a bit.
Focus.
Yes, someday I'll set up my autofocus. I can't get it to
Make
autofocus
yours
anymore.
Blurry. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Fix itself.
I got a target on my face again.
Okay.
Shoot here.
Well, welcome to the party.
Thank you.
We did most of the legwork. But you know, if one of y'all is a pilot, they don't let me fly. So we could use another pilot for this ship.
That would
No
not
need.
be something I can help out with, unfortunately.
I mean, I got 5D flying now. We're good.
You're shopping right now.
I communicate through the force. I'm picking everything up. No.
Piloting's not necessarily my strong suit. You probably don't want me flying anything.
That's what they said about me, but then, you know, they gave me a ship anyway.
Yeah, and where is that ship now?
It's in a swamp.
It's not into pieces.
Like,
Flying
Gave you that ship.
flying was fine. It was the landing that I had trouble with.
If I gave you a ship, didn't you like take that to escape? You weren't given it, I don't think. I mean,
You know what, to be honest, I don't remember how I got it.
actually, I don't know if we even explained exactly how you got it, because about
I was
half of everything that was said about that adventure was complete and total lies.
yes, but this was before the lies. This is before we found the cave.
No. Because that was when Theo and Rico's
Mira?
character,
Oh, Kaljove.
and R2E2 had gone off, and then Kaljove and R2E2 came back without Theo.
Right.
And then Theo showed up later.
Right.
And when Kaljove told the story of what happened, R2 was connected to the computer, so had text appearing in the background contradicting literally everything Kaljove said.
Good times.
Yeah. And then when you came back and everything you said also contradicted what Kaljove said. So nobody knows what really happened.
Yeah, we have like 3 different accounts.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so
Well, I mean, we'll figure out flying. Someone will fly it. It's fine.
I will fly 2 ships at once.
Link them together.
Would that still be like a -1D for her flying?
Yeah, of course, that's how it works. I can fly 2 at the same time as long as it's -1D.
I'd actually love to see that.
It's just dual wielding.
what is your piloting skill?
60.
Okay, yeah, so even then you're still at 5D.
Yeah, I'm still better than everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah, until I make it to also 60, and then she starts yelling at me.
Okay.
5D, I'm not allowed, she said, so you know.
Yeah, up to 5D plus 2 is fine. You just can't be even with me.
If I do, she will upgrade her flying 100%.
Sometimes something like 5D plus 2 can even be better than 6D, because like you have that guaranteed 2.
I'd take the 60 over.
I just said sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Like
You can roll, like, all
mathematically, you have a
ones.
better chance with more dice, but some people that just have poor dice luck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's true. That's true.
Those
roll
who
with
have
the cherry.
displeased the dice gods.
Cherry. That one time he rolled 3 once.
One time?
Wow. Wow. It's okay. At least I'm not Den where she rolled like 5D all ones.
Oh, yeah,
True.
true. Forgot about that for a second. Good times.
Okay.
Well, now that we're all here, should we maybe contact General Spacewalker?
Well, all.
Well,
Now that everyone that matters is here.
everyone
There
that
we
was
go.
supposed to be here is here.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll punch in the code then.
Okay. So yeah, you go, and after a bit, General Spacewalker comes on the comm, conferenced with all 4 ships. Hello. I see the 3rd team, or at least part of it, has shown up.
Yeah, they're finally here. They're ready
Some
to
of us.
fight.
Yes.
What? Where's the rest of your team?
I'm not going to say they're sitting on an Imperial interdictor right now, because that's a bad thing. So that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. There was a slight problem.
I see. Well, are you planning a rescue mission, or?
That would be great, because they didn't listen to my first idea of just kill everybody on the interdictor and take it for ourselves. Apparently 4 against a crew was a little bit out of line, but yes, it would be
disagree.
nice to be able to go and at least get our compatriots back.
Do you think you have a chance of that? The group of you?
Yeah.
I mean, we got 4 ships now, so
Is that gonna help us?
maybe we could use one as a battering ram.
True.
You said you could fly it remotely.
Jesus Christ.
She never likes my ideas.
Well, at the moment, we can't really spare anyone else to help with that. So really, it is up to you if you decide to do this. I'm not gonna lie, the odds don't seem great.
That's what they said about blowing up the Death Star.
I mean, the odds have never exactly been in our favor. And we're still here.
True.
I say we go for it. Leave no man behind.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, good luck. May the Force be with you.
Also with you.
Okay.
We should probably call Jacen.
Okay, so we're gonna cut away to his shopping spree. So, what exactly are you shopping for?
A lot of fucking rope. We never have anything to tie people up when we need to, so it's time I start stocking up.
That's amazing.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking in here like there's gonna be rope in here.
Just like what is it? What I've watched following the D&D things, I just need like 50 feet of rope.
Let me check this source book. That has more stuff. Does it
We
have?
had this has happened before, but I don't remember what we decided for the rope.
Yeah, I do remember rope was bought before. Was that also by Jacen, or was that by your other
Yes.
character?
That was also
Yeah, I think
Oh.
that's by Jason.
we had like
Well,
this whole awkward
no.
conversation.
Which character was
Why?
it though?
It was. I think it was still mine.
I thought it was Jason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really remember.
The whole what was it like? We had some people chasing us in the woods just in case. We need to be able to tie him up. That whole awkward conversation.
Oh, yeah. That was a good time.
Oh, David, you had actually been asking me yesterday or the day before something about like placed explosives or whatever.
Yes.
There is that in the source book. So it's not in the main rule book, but it's in the source book.
How much is it?
An explosive charge is 100 credits, but then you also need a detonator or a fuse, which would be another, or either 50 for a standard detonator or a timer fuse, 100 for a remote fuse.
Well,
I
that's
was
good
just
to
looking
know.
up like the D&D things. There's hempen rope, which is normally 1 gold, and something with silk that's 10 gold, and that's like 50 feet. So like, what would that be in credits? Make it a fair price.
We'll just go to
Ooh.
whatever spaceship repair store there is, pick up a bag of zip ties. Those are great for immobilizing people.
Syntharope cost 2, but what length is that?
I'd say make it per feet or something.
How much?
Like, what was it? Like, let's see. I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's by the D&D rules, it's like for 50. But I feel like it was like, how much credits was it?
It says 2. I'm gonna say like 2 credits per meter.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take like 50 meters.
Okay. Okay, you buy.
Just comes back with rope draped all over the place.
You buy 50 meters worth of rope. Okay, so as you do that, and you're walking into the store, your comm starts beeping, and you have to search for it amongst all the rope.
I grab it like.
Roll a
Hello,
dexterity to
rope service.
find your comm. Nah.
It seems I accidentally cold roll 20, so let me just reopen that.
No, you don't have to do that. I was joking.
I'm gonna do it anyway. No.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Now, how far does he have to walk with that 50 meters of rope? That might be a stamina. Like, here, you're just tired out before it even starts.
Let me deduct my rope costs, though.
We'll have to go pick him up in the Millennium Falcon.
We could use the little shuttle, but I don't know if all the rope would fit on it.
Yeah. So, who was it that called him? Was it Zoe or Theo?
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I did.
I don't know. You're the one who said it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll call the Rope King.
Okay, so Theo calls Jacen.
Hello? What?
Hello?
What? All I see is rope.
I mean,
Yeah.
the personal comms are just like, just voice.
Oh, is it just voice?
All I
It's
hear
just-
is rope.
It's just like
Well, that's less funny.
it's just like the ship communications that have video as well.
All right, that's fair, I guess.
Mm.
So we're going on a rescue mission. You might want to get back here, unless you want to hang out just on the planet with the locals.
Sure, I'll do that. You guys can go without me. Bye. Oh, where you at?
We're at the shipyard.
Any of the specific ships?
Our ships.
The new ship. We're in the new ship.
I assume I heard it on the background. It's like, okay, I'll be on my way. Don't be surprised. I might be carrying some things.
Okay. Theo kind of ends the call confusedly.
No fairness, like when I should probably just like cut off X amount of meters or something.
Yeah. You're gonna use all 50 meters to tie people up. Everyone we ever have to tie up.
Just entirely mummify someone.
So also, while he's on the way back, Han on the Money Falcon's like, so if we're taking part of this rescue mission as well, what should we do with, like, the prisoners?
Jettison?
Kill him.
I mean, can they just stay on the ship, or is that not an option?
Well, I mean, like, depends how long this takes, because, like, we have a few of them in those cages from the, do you remember what he said the cages were for?
I don't remember.
It was some kind of animal.
Some
But,
animal.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have a few of them in those cages, but we don't have cages for all of them. Most of them were unconscious, so it didn't matter, but depending on how long this takes, they might wake up eventually.
Is jail on the planet an option? Like, could we just throw them in a jail for now? Or at least, like, some of them?
You tell me. You're the one that's been, talking to the local government.
Do I know that at all?
I mean, you haven't
We
really
might have
discussed anything about there being jails on the planet, but I mean,
Yeah, we might have to
probably
contact them.
jails on the planet.
Well, to be fair, I didn't ask if there were jails. I'm asking if it's an option to just throw them in jail, or if there's some reason we shouldn't do that. Just throw them in a jail. I assumed there was one, at least.
Don't worry, I'm on my way with 50 meters of rope. We got this.
Oh, God.
Roll me a knowledge skill.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Hell yeah.
4. You can't think of any reason that would be a bad idea.
All right, perfect.
Okay. How about we throw them in a jail?
Okay.
I like that.
Is there a reason we want to keep maybe priority ones in the cages on the throw them all in jail.
Okay. So yeah, you get in contact with the leader of the planet, whose title I don't think I gave, if it was president or what, but we'll say the president, the person you've been talking to. And she's fine with that, so I mean, after you kind of saved them, she's fine with pretty much whatever you want. And so Mighty Falcon goes and lands, and they offload all the prisoners as Jacen gets back to the shipyard with all of his rope.
Hey guys, I brought rope.
Holy crap!
Great.
Han is like, you brought rope or the rope brought you?
Debatable.
I guess we didn't need to throw them in jail.
Throw who in jail?
The prisoners.
Prisoners in jail.
We're also going to assume that by this point, Alexander and Cassius have landed or are here as well. Yeah.
Fair.
So the group is all here.
Well,
Okay.
should we disembark then?
Now's as good a time as any to, storm a spaceship.
Are you gonna try to fly that other ship remotely?
No.
Rupert,
Should I fly it?
Rupert speaks up at this point. I could fly it.
We don't like you. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say that as much as I want to. My
Do we-
other
do we-
character would say it.
Do we trust Rupert enough to let him fly a ship?
Here's the question: how much do we care about that other ship? If we just put him on it alone.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. We could it was funny, but I was kind of half serious when I said we could use it as a battering ram. Which is why I asked if you could fly it remotely.
So now it's just like, so hey, Rupert, how do you feel like being a battering ram?
I don't know how effective a battering ram would even be, really, against a ship like that.
As for what I'm
This-
gonna say about flying it remotely, you could like lay in a course remotely, but you wouldn't be able to have instantaneous control of it. So it would be you'd have to keep transmitting course corrections, not just turn left, turn right type thing. It would be so you have to keep. So you could do it. It would just be basically you'd be doing a roll for every
I see.
thing. If
So-
the ship moves, so you need to re-aim or anything. So yeah.
All right. Well, Theo turns to Cassius. So this interdictor ship, it was Imperial?
Was it Imperial?
Yeah, it was Imperial.
And was it an interdictor like Star Destroyer or just one of the smaller interdictor smaller ships?
It was a smaller one, still much bigger than any of your ships.
Yeah, but it's not a Star Destroyer.
It's not a Star Destroyer, no.
That makes it a little easier. Yes, it was definitely Imperial.
So then the question I think we should ask is, do we want to go in with a bit of stealth? If so, then we could just take the Imperial ship that we have here.
I mean, stealth hasn't really worked for us in the past. Undercover. I mean,
First time
stealth
for
is
everything.
okay, but undercover, lying isn't our strong suit.
Well, I mean, it's basically just getting us onto their ship so we can recover the captured.
To
Okay.
be fair, of all the Imperial ships, an
Once-
interdictor's the easiest one to get on. You just go near it and they pretty much bring you on board. Getting
Once we're-
captured, always an option.
Once we're on the ship, we can fight our way through. But I mean, again, if we're just going to fight our way through anyway, then, if we have the Imperial ship, then we have the potential element of surprise. But if we just take, the
Okay.
Millennium Falcon and our regular ship, then they know we're coming.
Well, no, actually, because our regular ship is also an Imperial ship. Just
Oh, is it? Oh.
yeah, it's an
Oh,
Imperial
well, it
ship.
doesn't matter then. It's a moot point.
Yes, one we like cut a hole in the door anyway.
You have a habit of stealing Imperial
Right.
ships.
A little bit.
Okay, so do we bring the Millennium Falcon then?
Or
That
do
would
we
make
just-
us the most noticeable.
Yeah,
We could just bring 2 Imperial ships
we could.
or 1 Imperial ship. if
How
we
do,
all
how
decide
does
to go.
how does Han and Chewie feel about leaving their ship here on the planet?
I mean, if we're going up against an interdictor, like leaving the Millennium Falcon behind, I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
All right, well, there we go. Let's do that then. And Han
Okay.
can fly the other ship.
Do we need both or just 1 ship?
2 is better than 1, no?
2 is better than 1. 1
There's-
full of people, 1
there's-
full of explosives. We leave on the people ship, and we leave them the explosive ship.
There you go. Blow it up from the inside.
Exactly.
Trojan horse.
Like that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we need to go shopping again.
No.
Then
we
we
need
can tie all the
explosives.
explosives to the ship.
I've only got 1 thermal detonator left.
Yeah, which is mine.
Oh yeah, all right. Theo reluctantly gives
No,
Jacen
I mean,
back his thermal
I'm sure,
detonator.
I'm sure they got stuff right. Plus, I do think we have the same grenade skill now, unless you upgrade it.
I haven't upgraded anything since last time, so I'm still at 40.
Yeah, I'm at 4D as well now.
I've been saving some points.
Okay. I don't think we need this explosive plan. I think we're good. I could just. Okay, so we're leaving on both ships.
All right, yeah, we'll leave on both ships. If we come across a bunch of explosives, though,
I mean,
If we
do have
happen
any
to
explosives
stumble
left?
upon a bunch of explosives,
To make it happen, we just get on the ship and just like we run into a room and there's like just walls and walls and walls of explosions. There's like barrels, chests full of them.
Just a bunch of red barrels.
Yeah.
maybe R2 can rig the engine to explode.
okay.
Wait, ships have self-destruct features, right?
Yeah, usually.
Just in case.
All right, I'm good. Do this.
No.
Not get on that ship. I'm just like I'll be here waiting for you guys to get back.
Okay. So, who's going on which ship?
Rupert's
Theo
on the
will.
What?
Rupert's on the other one.
So it's all of us with Zoe and Rupert on his own.
Theo will go with Rupert, Han, and Chewie.
Okay.
I assume
let's
Han and
Rupert up
Chewie
with the
are
pilot.
going to stick together.
Okay, so Theo, Rupert, Han, and Chewie, and then Zoe, Jacen, Cassius, and R2.
Sounds good.
I'm sticking with the
Okay.
good pilot.
I mean,
Han Solo is
pilot
the
is
other
pilot.
pilot.
okay, and Zoe's group is taking the recently acquired ship.
Yes.
I'm good.
So, which group is Alexander going with?
Oh.
I just
great.
realized, wait a second, we're missing somebody.
Us, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Second.
I mean, we were such good friends last time we spoke.
Yeah, you know, Rebels good. What was it? Imperial's bad, Rebels good.
Imperial's bad, Rebels good.
I'm
That
pretty
was
sure
the
that's where
last
it
time we
came
spoke.
from.
But
You
it
did.
is,
You
yeah.
you did manage to convince him to join the rebellion.
I did.
After the Empire took over his company.
hmm
I'm sure he had no
Don't
ulterior
convince me.
motive.
We also,
From the goodness of his heart.
definitely didn't let him get kidnapped that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched.
I'm just trying to think of it because the new ship is an Imperial Customs frigate.
Oh.
I'm just trying to think if like Alexander's shuttle would fit in there or not.
Oh.
Probably not. Definitely doesn't fit in your older ship. Imperial Customs frigate. Yeah, I don't think. So. He'll have to leave his shuttle behind.
I'll park it with the Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he activates the security system on it as before heading off with y'all, and yep. So now, both groups take off, and Alexander gives the location of where the interdictor was, and so then going to need. I mean, I guess it only needs one astrogation because only one of the ships needs to actually. Only one person needs to do it, and just can share astrogation data with the other ship.
And I'm assuming he's better at astrogation than me.
Okay, Han Solo has an 8D astrogation.
Yeah.
The only thing is your Imperial Customs frigate only has a ×1 hyperdrive, whereas your
It's slower?
it's slower than your old ship. Yeah.
I want the old ship back. Why?
Okay, rewind, get the other ship.
So, yes. So Han figures out the So Han gets the yeah, I'm not even gonna roll for Han because he has like an 8D in astrogation.
If it's, I mean, it's gonna get there twice as quick as us,
So,
right?
well, what he's going to do is well, because it's not even that far away. So what I'm gonna say is that it'll be 1 day for them, 2 days for you. So he's gonna wait a day so that you
Okay.
arrive at about the same time.
All right, because I was gonna say otherwise we could just all get on the same ship, but that's fine.
Yeah. So.
But then how will we blow one of them up? I mean,
I like how your idea though is to fill one of your ships with explosives, and instead of just using explosives on the interdictor itself.
No, everything's gotta be complicated.
Exactly. If we didn't need to rescue people, we'd just put the explosives on the ship, wait till they interdict it, then explode it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, do we really care about any of the people who were captured? To be fair? Who was it even?
David Renab, Blake,
Oh, that's
and
right.
Captain Nomad.
I actually kind of did like them.
Yeah. Honestly, not counting villains, I think Rupert Teleros is the only NPC you've really disliked. Other than like one shot, like, you know, like last session where there was like that like snarky guard or whatever, but like.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, Zoey likes everyone. Mostly. Unless they're suspicious as hell.
Yeah. I mean, Cal Jove is suspicious as hell.
Nobody likes Cal Jove.
Zoey does. Zoey is very friendly.
The only issue Zoey ever has is when Cal Jove talks about how he's the best pilot.
That's... I don't even know how much Zoey hates that. That's just me.
Okay. So your ship leaves first, and then a day later the other ship leaves. Theo's the only one on the ship, the only player on the ship that's leaving. Is there anything Theo wants to do during that day before leaving?
No.
Okay.
He'll just be chilling.
He
Wants to
also
go
wants
shopping.
to buy rope.
I was expecting him to buy explosives, but
I was thinking about it. Actually, wait. Theo. No. Theo wants to get a new blaster rifle.
Okay.
So to go look for a store that would sell such an item.
Roll me a knowledge.
Oh.
Planetary systems? Sure, knowledge planetary systems.
This is not the right character for this. Oh.
8. Kind of wander around trying to find a weapons shop, and you can't find any. Oh, that's interesting. There's more weapons in the source book as well. Submachine gun. Which isn't really as good as a blaster anyway, but...
I'm gonna just go back to the ship then.
Okay. Yeah, and for the group with the 2-day journey, is there anything you're doing on the ship during the hyperspace journey?
Cleaning my grenade.
Catching up with Alexander.
Okay. He basically says that, yeah, he's been working with the rebellion as of late. Notably, he says working with. He doesn't say working for. But yeah, and been doing a few missions here and there, and upgrading some tech and that sort of stuff. And yeah, Anything
I'm
else?
just gonna catch him up on recent journeys. Just ramble in like way too much detail.
Okay. And is Jacen doing anything?
I don't know. Is there like a training room somewhere on the ship? This new ship.
There's like a cargo bay. There's
Ooh. Is there a back to tank?
I was just gonna ask that, Frig.
Ooh. Yes.
Important question. Is there a back to tank?
Oh man,
no.
Aw.
we're in trouble now. By we, I mean Jacen.
Yeah, where's Jacen gonna sleep?
True.
He just doesn't know how to sleep in a bed anymore.
I mean, all fairness, I haven't been in the back that tank in ages.
Shut up. Don't ruin your brand.
I mean, I have more brands. Just is there a wall somewhere? You know.
Yes, there are walls at a ship.
Great.
Well, how long is it going to take to segment out all the rope?
Oh, I'm gonna just say I'm gonna cut up the ropes in like parts of 10 meters or something.
I like to think you're using your lightsaber instead of a knife.
He knows how to do that.
Well, he's totally using his lightsaber. That's way more efficient.
Well, then
Oh,
the
of
ends
course.
don't fray.
Alright, fair.
Yeah. So 10 meters each. So then 5, because it was 50 that meters you bought, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel 10 meters is long enough. Enough to get around. Let me see.
I mean, you're the expert on tying people up.
I mean, friends, we have used it for more than tying people up, like the one time where Cherry had to climb down.
And he, ignored the rope and tried to jump for it. And it went extremely well.
It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's alive, isn't he?
Yeah, thanks to me.
Okay. So
My
Yeah.
guardian angel.
So you do that during your hyperspace journey. Is Theo doing anything during the 1-day hyperspace journey?
Nah.
Okay.
I was gonna say search for blaster rifle, but it's fine. I'll pick one up once we kill somebody.
Okay. So then, after time passes, both ships emerge from hyperspace only a few minutes apart. Timing, Han Solo got the timing down pretty good. And the interdictor, hails both ships after they drop out of hyperspace. Contacts them on the comms, and yeah.
Hello?
So Theo goes for the comm and answers. Who is this?
Who is this? You called us.
This is the interdictor. I don't have a name for it. He gives the name of the ship.
Oh yes,
And-
I've heard of you.
Um,
This is the Imperial vessel Roger. Theo kind of looks at Han. Goes back to the
Han goes like,
Perfect.
okay, Roger. What are you doing in this area?
We
chilling.
detected your ship, and the one of our vessels is missing a door. So we were hoping that we could dock with you in order to repair it, because we can't safely do it in space.
Missing a door.
Missing it. Yeah.
It's
It fell
not
off.
missing.
It was poor craftsmanship.
The door's still there. It just has a hole in it.
And it's a door on the inside of a ship. But they don't know that. Huh. And also, like, does Zoe's group have their comms open, or?
Answering?
Hmm?
I'm not gonna answer.
Yeah.
I'm not
Is
gonna
it-
do it.
Is it a three-way call?
I mean, I feel like we should answer it. I just don't want to be the one to speak.
Okay.
Is anyone else gonna speak? Hello?
R2, you got this.
And Alexander's like, I mean, there's a high chance they'll recognize my voice.
Okay.
Fine, I'll load.
I was just on the ship, so
Let me get my uniform. I still have it in my backpack.
Well, you weren't all because you were.
we escaped as they were pulling us in.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to tell them that. Then they'll
Yeah.
expect me to answer the call.
It's fine. You just got to improvise.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello? What was...
Who is this?
I mean, you can introduce yourself first. You're the one calling.
This is the interdictor Honor. We're gonna call the ship Honor. I don't know why, but yeah.
I like it.
And you are.
What's the name again? Lieutenant Jordan? First shouldn't go with that again. Do we know anything about the ship at all?
Like what do you mean?
I don't know. What's on the data of this ship? I don't know. Sure, there's something on this ship.
Are you thinking like crew manifest?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, like of the ship you're on, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you meant of the interdictor. Of the ship
Guess
you're
I know everything
on.
about that ship.
You never thought to get the name of it yet, or the name. I don't think you got the name of any of the of any of the crew.
Yeah, this is the Odyssey ship. I don't know. Just think of a random name. The Odyssey.
The Odyssey. Is that a fact? And you are?
I mean, the captain of the ship?
Thank you, Dan. But yeah, so you're the captain, and your name is.
I hate thinking of names because I'm bad with names.
Captain Crunch.
Yes, I'm gonna go with that. Lieutenant Crunch. Or Captain Crunch. Sorry.
Wait. Are you actually saying?
Yeah, I'm going for Captain Crunch. Let's go.
Captain Crunch.
It's my reputation name. I've crunched a lot of people.
You've crunched a lot of
Dan, this is what happens when you're not here.
I'm gonna be honest. I almost don't know how to respond to that. Now, here's the thing, though. We recognize your ship. We're the one that sent it out.
Hey, you sent me on it. I just didn't like the name you gave it, so I changed the name.
You're kind of muffled. Yeah, tractor beam them both. Bring them in. So yeah, both of your ships are caught in tractor beams. And yeah.
Zoey and R2 are just looking at each other and shaking their heads.
To be fair, it's the outcome we wanted.
Yeah. We wanted a little bit more of a surprise, but whatever, it's fine. We'll manage.
Okay.
I mean, she won't do anything. I told
I'm
her.
not good at lying. Zoey is too innocent.
And Captain Crunch is.
I mean, I try to
It's a
have
beautiful
hope.
name.
Is Captain Crunch really any worse than the Imperial ship Roger? I mean, come on.
It's probably equally bad.
Didn't we once have a stormtrooper that we said was named George?
True.
Wasn't it a
I don't
stormtrooper?
remember.
I remember the name George. I just don't remember what we were particularly trying to lie about then.
I don't remember. There have been a lot.
But I'm pretty sure it was a
name-
stormtrooper.
a lot of name shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't it the one time where Dan was saying like a fake name and he says one name and he's like, no wait, then goes with a
Yeah,
different
that's
name.
correct. I'm pretty
Was
sure
it-
that was
Okay.
the origin.
Wasn't
of-
that when we were trying to sneak into the Imperial base and we wound up
Yeah.
like blowing it up?
when some of us were disguised as like stormtroopers and he was like, he said
Yeah.
some names. He was like, no, George.
And then I had a callback later on in a different one where he again did the same thing, but that time was more just as a joke.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Theo's gonna head to the whatever door we would wind up exiting out of on a ship.
Okay.
With blaster ready.
Okay. Han's like, so that's the plan. I'm just gonna blast our way through.
I mean, it's what I normally do.
Okay.
Do you have? I mean, I'm open to suggestion.
I'm down. I mean, has worked for the best so far. What we're gonna do? Let us be captured. That's a
I
very good
mean,
plan.
Theo just loves to shoot people.
if we're on the Millennium Falcon, I'd say, hiding in certain compartments, it may or may not have, but we're not. So, yeah. So yeah, so I guess we'll go with.
I should have gone shopping for explosives.
True.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so Han and Chewie and Rupert all join you. also with blasters or bowcaster in Chewie's case. Over on the other ship, what are y'all doing to get ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready at the door as well.
Same.
Okay.
Gonna pop my lightsaber out.
Okay.
I also just
I think-
got ready.
I'm just gonna go force lightning.
Yeah.
Dark side points.
Yeah, do that.
And I'm assuming Alexander is actually armed.
I don't think force lightning is necessarily mentioned, but I'm pretty sure like
Yeah.
anything that comes is like I do damage intentionally with will
Oh,
give me a dark side point.
Force lightning is a power in there.
How is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but regardless, I still think it will give me an instant dark side point. Even if I succeed, I'll just give you a dark side point anyway.
Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have specifically force lightning. That would probably go under the injure / kill. No. Maybe inflict pain. Probably inflict pain, which does give character uses skill immediately gains a dark side point.
I mean, could still be worth it.
But yeah, so you're at the door. Alexander has a blaster rifle.
Okay.
What kind of blaster does Cassius have?
Heavy blaster pistol, and he'll have that out and a grenade in his other hand.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. And R2-E2 pops his blaster rifle out of the top of his head.
Great.
Yeah. And, yeah. So, everyone is ready and waiting as ships are pulled into the docking bay. Right next to each other. And, if you check, sensors shows 6 stormtroopers outside of each ship, so 12 total.
Oh, piece cake.
How many do we have aboard each ship? So we have Cassius, Zoey, Jacen,
5 on ours.
R2, and Alexander. Then we have Theo, Han, Chewie, and Rupert. So 4. Okay.
I like those odds.
So, do you open the doors, or are you going to wait for them to open your doors?
I'd like to open it as we're actually coming down and drop an explosive on a group of stormtroopers.
Okay.
Hope the grenade skill's better than ours.
It's never my skill you need to worry about. It's the numbers that come up on my dice.
Okay. Okay. About how high up are you when you're gonna be throwing? So basically, like, what distance are you gonna be?
Going fairly close. So it's not so much of a throw as a kind of toss out and let it drop into the middle of them.
Yeah. I mean, you're still needing to, like... We'll still be using the grenade
Oh, yeah.
skill. So... short range is 3 to 7 meters, medium is 8 to 20, and long is 21 to 40.
Probably medium.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 meters or something, I'd say.
20 meters?
Somewhere in there. Yeah, as we're kind of like getting pulled or kind of over top them in for a landing.
Okay. Then roll me your grenade.
You missed the 6.
Yes. Thank you. I'm like, what the? Because that was bad. I'm like, no. Oh, no. Oh, goodness.
There you go.
There you go.
17. Right on target.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
It's the only time that's going to happen.
So then... Let's see here. I'll see which ones it hits. That's 6 stormtroopers, and it's like right in the middle of them, so that would be like probably short range for the explosion hitting them. Yeah. Honestly, probably be point blank range for the explosion hitting them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 hits all of them.
Nice.
And damage for grenade.
They will catch a grenade for you. Well, Cherry still has the grenade too, so he can do the same. Or just do the same. Just check it out as well.
Well, Cherry has a thermal detonator,
Yeah.
which
It's
is
a bit different, right?
it's more powerful.
This is the perfect time to do it. We're up in a spaceship away from the people exploding.
Well,
There's less chance of dropping it on yourself. Though if that happens, it could be much worse.
I have not yet dropped a detonator on myself.
So what you're saying is you're due.
I am due, yeah.
So the first stormtrooper is wounded. The second one also wounded. Third one also wounded. Thought that was going to be incapacitated, but no. Fourth one. Well, that one's... Yes, the fourth one's incapacitated.
Nice.
Fifth one's incapacitated. sixth one is wounded. So 4 wounded, 2 incapacitated.
All right.
Yeah. And yeah. Anything else doing anything else before you land?
Probably not.
I want to, but I feel like I might
Just think,
need
a
it later.
grenade incapacitated 2 out of 6. Think of what a thermal detonator could do.
I don't support this.
No,
We're on the other ship. It's fine.
I'm gonna wait until we're landed.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna need this thing later.
Okay. So both ships land, and so now what are y'all doing?
Got my blaster out.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's already out. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. Then we'll go into combat right away for your group, since you're opening the door. The others so far haven't opened their door. So
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll open the door. I thought our door was already open.
Yeah, our door is
Oh,
open technically.
I
so when I
assumed you close. I guess yeah, that's my assumption that you close it after.
No, I figured then we could, as soon as we landed, we could take some shots too before
Okay. Okay, then let me just mark down because this. Let's see here. Still have all the stormtroopers from last time marked down as incapacitated or mortally wounded.
That was a good battle.
It was a good time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll say these first 6 are the ones that already got grenaded. So we have, I said 2 incapacitated, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your group. Let's see, so we already have Zoey, Jacen, Theo, and Rupert down. Let me add in Cassius. It's gonna be like, why isn't R2 in here? But that's right, R2 got damaged last time
Oh,
during
yeah.
the battle. R2,
Tragic.
Alexander, Han, Chewie. Okay. So we'll go, okay. I mean, it is also, honestly, it's still kind of 2 distinct battles at the start now, because you both have stormtroopers right outside your ship, so.
I'm gonna shoot 2 of them.
You're gonna shoot 2 of them? Okay. We'll give you ST1 and ST2. Jacen.
I'm still just gonna attack 1. Just to take number 3, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, with your lightsaber.
Yep.
You'll have to move closer to attack with your lightsaber.
So, can I move right away and attack as well?
You can move, and then you'd be attacking on the next segment. So, like, you'd be attacking when Zoe's shooting the second stormtrooper.
Sure.
Okay. Moving towards ST3 lightsaber.
I feel I could parry two afterwards, you know? They shoot at me if they even hit me with their wounded status.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty close, to be fair. Possible.
And Cassius.
I'll take the fourth one with my blaster.
Okay. Remaining. Non-incapacitated one amongst your group. Alexander will also shoot at number 3, which is the one that Jacen's moving towards. And R2... R2 will shoot this number 2, the second one that Zoe's shooting. Actually, wait, what's R2? And then R2 will then shoot. So R2 will shoot 3 times. So then he'll shoot.
Guess I'm not going to get a turn.
Then he'll shoot the one that Cassius is shooting at. And then he'll shoot, which is the other one? Oh, the one that Alexander is shooting at. No, that's the one. then he'll shoot the first one that Zoe's shooting at, just, you know.
That's fair.
Because that way, each one of those group is being attacked twice. And
That's fair.
each one is being attacked also specifically in the first segment. Okay. Now for the other group, Theo.
What's the penalty for shooting 2? -1D?
Yeah, -1D to each of your shots.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the 2 closest.
Okay. Yeah. And also if you dodge, that's, you know, further 1D for everything afterwards.
How much does a protective vest protect me from?
You have a protective vest?
Yeah.
It gives you a +1 to your strength roll.
Okay.
Only for the purpose of damage. It doesn't give
Okay.
like if you're doing brawling or whatever, it doesn't give you plus to that. But
Okay.
it also gives you a -1 to your dexterity for everything.
Okay.
Now, wait, did you have that one on last time as well with the grenade throwing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing with any kind of protective thing armor. Increases your strength for damage and only damage, and then it lowers your dexterity for everything. It's also the way of explaining why stormtroopers have such bad aim.
Right.
Because that one time when the group was fighting Imperial soldiers that like weren't stormtroopers, but I gave them the same stats, but because they didn't have the armor, they were hitting a lot more, but also getting taken out so much easier. Okay, so you're shooting those 2. Oh, that's why. Weird. Han and Chewie. What are their? Oh, that's right. Han, for some reason, has a separate blaster and blaster rifle skill.
What?
I don't understand it.
How much different is it?
His blaster is 9D plus 1. His blaster rifle is 5D plus 1.
What?
To be fair, he did make the heavy blaster pistol like the iconic thing it is. I don't recall him actually ever using a rifle.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Still?
it should.
Oh, in the game, I know it makes no sense.
Yeah, and like it should at least like say then like blaster pistol 9D plus 1.
Oh yeah.
Because it just says blaster 9D plus 1, and it's just like.
So if he's using a rifle, he gets both. Give him a blaster rifle.
And then Chewie has a bowcaster of 9D.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so then Theo is shooting those two. Han will shoot next two. Chewie will shoot the last two. And Rupert. She'll have Rupert shooting the last two. And then. No, we'll have Rupert shooting the ones that I originally said Han was shooting. Then Han's going to be shooting. I don't know. This is too many characters. Why did I do this to myself?
Says that every time. And I keeps doing it anyway.
Well, last time was worse. Because last time was 3 groups of 12 stormtroopers each. It was kind of divided up into 3 battles, but at least one of those battles was mostly just its own thing because of the fact that a thermal detonator was used to take out 10 of them. I don't know. Han's shooting 2 of them as well. We'll just do 2 of... No, we'll go back to what I originally said with Han shooting those 2, and then Rupert will shoot at... He'll shoot at the second one that Theo's shooting at, and then the second one that Han is shooting at. Okay, that works. And then the stormtroopers. Who are they all shooting at? That one's shooting Zoey. That one's shooting... that one's shooting R2. That one is shooting Jacen. Because, I mean, if a guy's running at you with a lightsaber...
Honestly, if I had a guy running at me with a lightsaber, I'd run.
I mean, he's a stormtrooper. And then...
I see danger. I shoot. I miss.
that one is shooting at... Cassius. Yeah, so none of them are shooting at Alexander. That works. And that group will have one shooting at Theo, one shooting at Rupert, one shooting at Han, one shooting at Chewie, second one shooting at Chewie. The third and the final one shooting at who else should be doubled up on? Honestly, probably Chewie. Okay.
Great.
We got everything figured out. So everybody except Jacen, make your blaster roll.
Cool.
Okay. Now comes the fun part where I have to roll like 5 bajillion times. Actually, yeah. Works. Well, that is a really nice roll. Okay. And feel free to chat while I'm rolling.
Rolling.
The 5 million dice.
I mean, I have to wait. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly check on my cake.
Cake.
I can still hear them.
Yeah, not you can't just
That
bring
doesn't-
up cake. Like,
That does not sound like a healthy dinner.
but it's cake, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, well, that's the NPC, the allied NPCs now. For Stormtroopers are a bit easier because it's just the same amount of dice. Well, okay. The wounded ones are all grouped together, so it's same amount for them, and then same amount for the non-wounded. At least right now. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's non-wounded. Does make much of a difference when you get another dice and you only get a 2 on it. How is it that the wounded stormtroopers are got better rolls than the non-wounded ones, at least until this one?
Because they're cheating.
Possibly. Okay, and then your rolls, let's see here. Theo got a 19. Cassius got a 17. So
How's your cake?
what is the range on a heavy blaster pistol? Yeah, you're good. So we got a 24.
That looks good.
And
I hope it's good.
oh, that's everyone. Okay. So Han shoots first. That is amazing. David frozen?
Yes.
Yeah.
He could not handle the cake.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, welcome back.
Okay, so Han shot first. Where's the damage? Gets the strength. Unfortunately, and we lost David.
Oh,
Unfortunately, we lost David.
The unfortunate was Han didn't actually do any damage.
Oh, that's rude.
And now we lost.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still there. Okay.
I'm just gonna quickly make the world hate me.
Everyone just one by one starts dropping out of the ball. This turns into a horror movie.
well, Kilo, you're now Cassius.
Oh, hell yeah.
Joey's now Eric.
Great.
Eric's now Zoe, and I still get to be me.
Yes.
Texting him.
Yeah.
See what happened. Yeah, so how goes it?
Pretty good.
Now I want cake.
We all want cake. That was the real reason we lost David. He wanted to go get cake for himself.
Yeah.
True.
It's just like I have to go. I must.
The call for cake is too strong. I'm going to run to the washroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Heck do you rotate an image in OBS?
Intense
Just leave it like this. There you go. Enjoy.
close up of the cake.
Well,
Darn it. Close.
while we're waiting, thank you to, I guess Cherry walked away, but hosted us at the beginning of the stream. Thanks to Recon if you're still around for the resub. Thanks to King Pelly for the follow. And he's not responding to my text. Which, I mean, might just not be by his phone. And because he's offline for Discord, like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it might be an internet thing because...
There we go.
Wow.
Like, I texted him just, like, actual texting because...
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Debating if I should just go upstairs because, like, he lives upstairs. But and
I mean, if you look at technically, it now says like Eric's name above the cake, so the cake is Eric.
Oh, hell yeah.
The cake is a lie. Well, anyone do anything interesting this week?
Probably not. I mean, besides working on my Pokemon game, and I've really Pokemon shipwrecked clearly.
And we've been watching Buffy.
Okay, his computer just
that?
locked up and is not responding.
Oh no.
Oh, great. Fun.
Um.
Could join on his phone, maybe, for now? Even if not with, like, video, just voice, you know? Could work.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
You know, I'm gonna go add some text too. Actually, let's see.
Oh, wait. Hello?
Wait,
Hi,
why
can you hear
is
me at
this-
all?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm on my phone. My computer just decided to have an aneurysm.
Okay, I'm just going
Yeah.
just going to turn you down a bit.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That should be better.
But also, why do we get rearranged? I guess if you're... Maybe it's if you don't have video on, you get moved? That's weird.
Yeah. That's probably what it is. That it puts video people ahead.
Well, it's either video or maybe mobile might have something to do with it. One of the two.
There we go.
Okay, hold on. Now I need to rearrange names. Oh, that's it.
I can I'll remove it again in a bit, though. Or I'll just move it here. It's not in the way then.
just a note, I'm not the one providing the cake.
I'll
I
ship
am
it
not
overseas.
The cake is a lie.
Okay. So, where we had just left off, Han shot first, but did not damage his target.
Boo.
But he at least did, momentarily stun him, so that Stormtrooper isn't getting his shot off.
Well, that's good.
Next shot is Rupert.
What?
What?
I'm offended. You rolled so high. And also, I just don't like Rupert. I'm offended that he's here. Offended he hasn't died yet. Maybe we can throw him out of the ship.
Ooh, that is a bad damage roll, though.
Yeah. Because Rupert sucks.
So again, he doesn't damage his target. Prevents him from shooting, although that target would have missed it regardless. Okay, next up is R2.
That's
Oh wow, no, I completely missed Chewie should have been very first. What is Bowcaster? Damage. Bowcaster. Okay, Chewie wounds his target.
Yay, finally.
Good job.
Or no, his... Oh no, yeah. His target, yeah. I was briefly looking at the wrong character. I'm like, wait, Chewie's target is already wounded. No, why would Chewie be shooting at a wounded target? But it was just that I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so now R2. R2 wounds his target. No, his target was already wounded. So R2 incapacitates his target.
Good job.
Okay. Then Zoey?
Yay.
Yes. Roll for damage. 15. Okay, you've incapacitated your target.
Hell yeah.
And next is, I think, Theo? Yeah, Theo. Okay, Theo is your target. Oh, no, your target wouldn't be wounded yet, but he is now.
Ah.
And then, Cassius, you hit your target.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
What's damage on that thing?
I believe it's 4D. Let me just check to confirm. Oh no, it's 5D for heavy blaster pistol. So it does the same damage as a blaster rifle, just without the range.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. What's that one? That one is now incapacitated.
3 for 6, I'll take it.
then we come to Stormtroopers, because all of you have now done your shots. Let's see, Stormtroopers. Okay, we have one of them shooting at Chewie. Chewie's strength.
Chewie's strength is like AP. He catches the laser, just throws it back.
Oh no, yeah, his strength. The way it's normal Wookiee strength. Chewie's fine, although because of the hit, he won't get his second shot off. Okay, then we have another one shooting at Chewie. Wait. So not only was, because they're 5 blaster rifles, and Chewie's strength 5D, so it's 5D for both. Both rolled a 5, 2, a 1, a 6. So 4 of the 5 dice were identical between the two rolls. The only difference being the final one, Chewie had a 3, whereas the Stormtrooper had a 1.
GG.
So Chewie's fine still, but just like the fact that 4 of the dice were identical,
Yeah.
like what are the chances? Okay, and then we have a Stormtrooper shooting at Jacen.
Rude.
Let's see. Okay, it's a -1, I think. Still, because I haven't done anything yet.
You're going to be using your lightsaber though, so it is a -1 to your dodge, or 1D, and then it'll also be a -1D to your lightsaber. Okay, yeah, you successfully dodge. And then Alexander misses a Stormtrooper. And that's the... Oh, and another final Stormtrooper misses Chewie. And that's the first segment. Now, for everyone doing a second shot, or...
Although, wasn't mine incapacitated because of R2? Isn't my second shot the one that R2 shot?
Yes, your second shot is incapacitated, so you're not shooting. Jacen, the one you're attacking, is the only one still not incapacitated in your group, so I'm assuming you're still attacking him.
Yeah.
So you can roll your lightsaber. Theo, your second shot was wounded, but is still up.
So wait, do I roll
shoot.
my lightsaber at normal, or...
Hmm?
Do I roll in the normal or -1?
-1D, because you dodged.
Thank God.
Nice. Proud of you.
And then I will do the second shot for NPC.
Time to do some damage. About 8, 6. D6 plus 2.
Rupert. R2.
Looks like my
Oh, no,
food is
R2's
also
shooting
ready
at
soon.
3. So that's his roll. And then And Chewie got hit, so he doesn't get his second shot. Okay. So, this time Han shoots first. Well, that was a nice damage roll. Good strength roll 2, though. So that was which one? Okay, so that one's now wounded. Then... Oh, wait, I forgot to mark down. Theo, did Theo make your second?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just realized. Okay. Also didn't write down what Jacen got, which is 25. Theo got a 20. So, Jacen, roll for damage.
I hate 25 again. Oof, all those ones though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that one is now incapacitated.
Good enough.
I'm gonna go quickly get my food out.
Okay, so all 6. That group. Oh wait. R2 actually wasn't doing his remaining shots because those ones are all incapacitated already anyway.
Ah,
Yeah.
shoot him anyway.
No.
Shoot 'em when they're
Not
down.
by me.
So that's the end of that round. So the 6 in the one group are all incapacitated. In the other group, there are 3 wounded and 3 that are fine. So, yeah. So what is everyone doing? Going to be doing now?
I'm
I
gonna.
can- You want to go
I'm
ahead?
I'm gonna shoot at the same 2.
Can I shoot at the other group?
Yeah, can we take a shot from here?
Yeah, it'll be. Trying to think about. This is why I normally only have the role-playing game book, the main book, not the source book. I keep picking up the wrong book and starting thumbing through. I'm just trying to think the distance, what it would be. Probably be like 35 meters or so. So it would be long range for the heavy blaster pistol. And then medium range for the blaster rifles.
I'm fine with medium range.
Yeah, may as well try.
Okay, so Theo was shooting at the same 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll shoot at 2 of them.
Do you have a preference between wounded or not wounded?
Not wounded.
Okay.
And I'll also take a shot at one of the not wounded.
What was that nonsense I just wrote? My hand was just like slightly over, so every letter was off by 1.
Fine.
Cassius. Give number 12. Rupert will shoot number 10. Alexander. Let's see here. I'm just gonna erase a bunch of stuff. There we go. Make it less messy. Okay, so 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so amongst the players, we have every stormtrooper being shot at without Jacen doing anything. Then amongst what, 1, 2, 3, 5 NPCs, so I'm gonna just have each of them shoot one target. Just to make it easier on myself. Okay, and what is Jacen doing?
I'm just shooting a non-wounded because I probably am too far away to attack.
Okay.
Or am I close enough to attack with the...
No.
Okay. I'll just shoot them.
Okay, we'll have you double up on the same one that Cassius is shooting.
Alright.
That way, each stormtrooper is being shot at by 2 people.
Perfect.
Okay. Everyone roll your attacks. If you're attacking twice, just your first attack. And
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey.
it's not often I roll all of R2's blaster dice, because normally he's shooting at multiple targets. Easy enough math. Oh, Han and Chewie got the same roll. How nice.
Cute.
Okay, and then the stormtroopers. Let's see. That one's wounded. Stormtroopers are firing at their same targets from last round. Yes. That one's no wounded. But he shoots like he is. Wounded. And those last 2 are not wounded. Well, these are definitely stormtroopers. Okay. So then what did y'all get? Jacen got a 21. Theo got a 12.
Oof.
Yeah.
Cassius
best.
got a 21. Zoey got a 15.
Yeah.
And that's everyone. Yes. Okay. So R2 goes first.
Proud of him.
Wait. Okay. Which one is R2 shooting at? That one is mortally wounded.
Ooh.
Then Rupert goes next. Also mortally wounded.
Nice.
Then Han and Chewie. We'll do Han first. Okay, that one didn't. Let's see here. Okay, that one. Which one is that one? Okay, that one's merely incapacitated. And Chewie. That one isn't even damaged. Okay, there we go. Then we have Jacen and Cassius shooting the same one and both hitting at the same time. Do you guys have a preference for who's shooting first?
He should probably
No.
go first because he's rolled sooner.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so which one is that again? Okay, that one is now wounded.
Nice.
And now incapacitated.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Okay. And next, surprisingly, was Alexander, who
Wow.
got nearly the best roll he could get. He got 17 on 3D.
Oh, nice.
Oof, oof, oof.
And his target is now wounded. And then we have Zoey.
Oh, wow.
Wait, which one are you shooting at? Okay, that was the one that's still up.
Hey.
That's better.
See, low to hit means high damage.
Okay. That one's incapacitated.
Aha.
And then Theo. Wait, Theo, yours is already mortally wounded. Are you still shooting?
I mean, I already rolled, so
Okay, so he's just straight up. He's just
Body move.
straight up dead.
I swear he moved. I'm pretty sure he was fake.
double tap. Always do the double tap.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want
Okay.
them coming back as zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
True.
now for
I'm
the
staying zombie.
second segment, there's only Zoey and Theo shooting a second time. Theo's second target was the other one that was mortally wounded. So it's up to you whether or not you're still going for your second target. Zoey, though, your second one is the only one still standing.
Wow.
And not even wounded.
Wow. I'll do my best. 19.
Wait,
Incapacitated.
Wait.
okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's for
Well,
hitting. That's,
19
that's
was to hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for damage.
As much as I would love to take that.
Whoa, so was Cherry or Theo not going for his second target?
I was gonna say, can I shoot the one who's still standing and my second target?
No. You
Oh,
can't.
it's fine.
17. Okay. You merely wounded him.
Aw.
Okay.
You tried.
So there's one still standing who's wounded. And there's all of you. Um,
Thermal detonator?
Yes.
Do it.
No!
3-4.
I will strain him with the force that he can move, he can throw.
Thermal detonators are banned. I'm banning them. Zoe is going to
You're not.
confiscate any grenades from
No,
here
you're
on
not.
out.
Whoa,
No, you're not.
whoa. Now you're lumping grenades in with it?
Yes.
My grenade was helpful.
No more explosives. Zoe is in charge of all explosives.
There's probably gonna be more explosives.
Absolutely. Look how well it did this first time.
Listen, it was great last session too.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the wounded guy.
yeah. Anybody who wants to shoot him, roll.
Sure. Let's just see who gets the shot. Haha.
Okay.
I'm still gonna shoot him.
He doesn't get it.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's all sixes.
I wasted that on this?
It's usually how it is.
Okay. Unless Jason's shooting as well, can roll
You can
damage.
just go.
for
I'm sure this is
Cassius.
fine. And now it's just gonna be all ones.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna
Just
be
watch that.
liquefied by the end.
Okay, he's incapacitated.
I'm not gonna shoot.
Cherry is.
I am.
He now can't dodge the thermal detonator.
Okay. Then roll your damage if you're still shooting him.
17. Are we back on that
Lucky-
train again?
Lucky number.
And that one is now mortally wounded.
Yeah, good enough.
Hey, Cherry, you want to slice him? Here's my lightsaber.
Yeah, just go around, turn it on in each one of their helmets.
I mean, if Jason actually even suggests that, he's getting a dark side point.
No, I do want to loot him, though.
You want to loot them?
You reckon?
Yeah,
I
did
was-
any of
if
any of them
that's
have
something-
blaster rifles?
They all have blaster rifles.
Awesome. I'm gonna take 3 of them.
Okay.
Uh,
Anyone else taking a blaster rifle?
Sure.
Okay.
You know what? I'll take having one extra is reasonable. I'll take one.
And I assume we loot all the explosives they're carrying.
They're not carrying any explosives.
Well, that's a shame.
Good.
carrying any money?
No.
Darn it. Anything useful? I don't know.
The blaster
communicators
rifles,
or whatever.
armor.
Anyone want some armor?
Nah.
I'd like to be able to hit.
All right, should we go do what we came here to do?
Wasn't that murder
what
a
did
bunch
we
of
come here for?
stormtroopers?
To rescue the 3 that got captured.
Yeah. So
So,
So
We move
Is
along.
there like a computer terminal anywhere in this room?
You can see like a kind of like an office with windows looking into the cargo bay, or not the cargo bay, the
Docking bay?
docking bay. Yeah. So you can see kind of an office with windows that's looking into here. There's like a staircase up to it. You also
I'm gonna go up there.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? Just watching as he walks up there on his own.
Following.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
Yeah, may as well.
Okay. So the group goes up there, and surprisingly, the office is empty.
Nothing in it at all?
Well, I mean, of people.
Oh.
There are computers in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Someone to hack.
I'm gonna well, Theo's not a hacker, but I am gonna try to pull up like a map of the ship.
Okay. You go to the computer and try to pull up a map of the ship, and find that the computer is password protected.
R2.
Oh, that's good. I was just gonna shoot it. That's a much better idea.
You think? You sure?
R2 goes and connects the computer. And gets past the password screen, logs in. So the computer's
Can
now
you-
logged in.
I'm gonna go through it and try to find a map of the ship.
Okay, you find like the schematics of the ship, the layout, where everything is.
I'm gonna ask R2 if he can tell where they're being held.
R2 brings up one of the brigs on the the ship has like multiple brigs, right? But he brings up one of the brigs where the one that has the most secure of the brigs is where they're being held.
Of course.
Oh, good. Well, shall we?
Although only 2 prisoners are listed for it. Blake and CT-4747, which is Captain Nomad's like actual like clone trooper designation.
So we're missing the
Dave.
scientist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is he being held anywhere else? Can we tell that? Or is it...
R2 can't find any information on the ship about him being on the ship.
He's a traitor. That's why he's not with them. He sold them out.
Kind of doubt it. Like,
All right. Well, maybe they know where he is.
yeah, we should
Yeah,
at
we
least
should.
get them.
I think we should head down there.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay. So R2 figures out. Also, R2 shows the best route to take that will also have the least chance of running into anyone on the way.
And then, do we want to try and stealth at all, or are we just gonna?
Sorry?
Are we gonna try to stealth at all, or are we just gonna run through?
Mm,
I'm always down for stealth, but
all right, we'll try stealth.
Okay. And
You were the one that said it never works for us.
are you having the entire group go, or are you having anyone stay with the ships?
We should probably have someone stay with the ships, right?
yeah.
Probably. All of the NPCs. can stay with the ship.
Minus Chewbacca. I call Chewbacca.
So all of the NPCs except Chewbacca, and I'm assuming R2.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
R2 is probably a good idea too.
R2's my boy. He never leaves my side.
Okay. So then, Han, Alexander, and Rupert stay with the ships. And the rest of y'all go, and let's roll your stealth rolls. Or your hide sneak.
Wait, why are we taking a Wookiee for stealth?
Wookiees are
Like,
naturally stealthy creatures. They stalk through the jungle. Their entire planet is not getting detected, or they
This
get eaten.
Isn't a jungle.
It relates. It's compatible knowledge.
I mean, back in the day, when I played this as a player, I had a Wookiee character with high hide sneak. Chewbacca doesn't.
No,
Yeah.
what's Chewbacca's hide sneak?
3D.
Could be worse.
Could definitely be better.
He also has 9 in shooting people, so
Okay, but we're all good at shooting people.
that's true. And I have grenades if all else fails.
I still have the thermal detonator.
Okay, well,
And that's the backup to the grenades.
I'll roll stealth for Chewie.
3.
Oh no.
14.
Okay. Nice.
And R2E2, because he has his... Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he did get his... R2 did get some attachments for silent running. Well, not running, but rolling.
I'm so proud of him.
For hide sneak.
Do you wanna
And he got a 19. No, 21 because it's plus 2.
I'm so proud of him.
And what did you
My
all
boy.
get? Cassius got a 15. Theo got a 19. Zoey got a 19. And Jacen got a 15. So
2 15s and 2 19s.
yeah, so the lowest is Chewie with his 14. So you make it to turbo lift that you can use. I just heard myself really loud there.
Yeah.
Did somebody?
Looks like it was coming from David,
Okay.
based off of like the Discord
Okay.
green barriers.
So
But it's gone now.
So you get to the turbo lift that that could take you down to the brig. So get in it and go down to the brig. Do you all have your weapons at the ready?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So
I have my lightsaber at the ready.
I thought you were gonna say rope.
that too. It's around. Like
how much rope did you bring with you as opposed to leaving on the ship?
I assume it was just clear. Like, I just brought like the 110 meters.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
Okay. So, come down, turbolift doors open, and there are two stormtroopers that look over as the doors open. Turbolift doors open, and they immediately aim their blasters at you.
I'm gonna fire.
Same.
Yep.
There's only two of them.
Yeah.
I've switched to a blaster rifle as well, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if that's important or not.
I'm gonna shoot one and then the other. I'm gonna shoot the one on the right first, and then the one on the left.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Am
the
I
same,
close
but in
enough
the
with
opposite
lightsaber?
order.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take the one on the left.
Okay.
And am I close enough for the lightsaber?
No.
Sorry.
Okay, so you two were that. We're gonna have R2 doing the same thing as Zoe, Chewie doing the same thing as Theo.
I'm just not doing anything. It's not needed.
Yeah, everyone roll.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof. Chewie and R2 murder time.
Yeah.
Okay. Add up. Okay. Okay. What did you all get? 20, 15, and 18. So then R2 hits first. And wounds that one. And Chewie hits second. And wounds that one. Then Cassius hits next. Roll for damage.
Come on.
Not working.
No. Oh, there we go. It should going through. It says it's rolling. Why does my computer hate me today?
I don't know.
There.
Oh, there we go. 14. Okay, that one's incapacitated. Was that the one on the right or the left?
Right, I believe.
I thought you said left, but
No,
whatever.
left. Yes, yes.
Okay, that was left.
You're correct.
Okay. And then Theo was next. Were you shooting at right or left first?
Left. Left.
Are you still shooting because he's incapacitated?
Now I'll shoot at the right.
Well,
Oh, I can't switch. I'm still gonna shoot at. I'm still gonna shoot him.
okay.
Nice.
Wait, why 66?
Oh, sorry. Yo, you're
It's
right.
5.
My bad. Nah, still.
That's okay.
Okay, that one's mortally wounded now. And then Zoey.
Still up, right?
Yeah, yours is
Wounded.
only wounded.
Yeah. 12.
And he's still only wounded.
I sure did shoot him, though.
Okay.
And obviously I'm not going to shoot the left one.
Okay. So then, second round we have now Theo shooting at the one that's merely wounded, and Chewie also shooting at that one.
Who's rolling first?
Well, you're rolling to hit,
does it
so
matter?
that's everyone rolls at once. So roll to your blaster. Chewie hits first. I'm not even going to bother adding up what his total is.
Fair.
That's fair.
I kind of want to, though, because it's a lot of higher numbers. So I'm going to, just because I'm curious just how high it is. Okay, only 32. And that one is now incapacitated.
I'm still gonna shoot.
Okay. That one is now mortally wounded as well.
Good.
Is the Jedi of the group going to comment on the murder of already incapacitated enemies?
No, you
No.
said they were mortally wounded. They have not been murdered yet.
I mean, also to be fair, sister does the same thing.
Sure. Runs in the family, I guess.
But yeah, okay. So you've taken them out, and yeah. So yeah. So what are y'all doing now?
So now we're on the
Um,
level. Yeah. So we're on the level with the holding cells now, right?
Yes.
Do we know straight away which cells they're in? Like, can we see into the cells, or they like have like doors on them?
The cells have doors,
can't
but
see
like with
through.
a window on them, like so you can like
Okay.
kind of that big-ish, so you can see inside.
Okay.
You'd be able to check on the prisoners and all that.
So we'll start checking cells, I guess.
Yeah, and you quickly find the correct cells. And
Aren't you get the door open? Assuming it's locked with like a keypad. I kind of skipped ahead.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, one
have
of
the
those like
key.
R2 hack it, and then like it's just open.
I have the key right here, Theo says as he's holding the rifle.
So
We have a wall hacker.
yeah, so he opens the one with Captain Nomad in it, and then he goes over and opens the one with Blake. And Blake, you notice right away, is actually incapacitated and just lying in his cell.
I'm gonna
That's not
try
good.
and heal.
Okay. Make me a medicine check.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, that was my last med pack, so I'm assuming someone else in this group has med packs.
I have
Yeah.
2,
I'll give
Which-
you 4.
which I'm actually going to give both of them to Zoe because Theo is not a healer in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Wait, 2, right?
That's 2, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna still give her. I'm just gonna give her 3 on mine.
3?
Which brings me back to 6.
Okay.
Yes,
So you
have
still
9
have-
med packs.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Sounds good.
so you
I'm just a
heal.
walking medical bay.
So yeah, you heal him up to wounded, and you also got Captain Nomad out. He isn't injured at all or whatever. But yeah, so you've got them out, and yeah, and
I'm going to turn to the captain and go, what happened to him?
I don't really know. After they so I don't know how much you know. I'm assuming you know something since you came here to rescue us. Oh wait, Cassius is right. Cassius was with them on the ship. So he sees Cassius. It's like, yeah. So basically, what happened was they tracked us, brought us in. We fought our way through a good chunk of them. Before they were able to take us down. We lost David. I think you've met him before. You know what he can. I guess Zoey and Jacen.
Was it Jason?
Zoe's definitely met him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think Theo has,
No, I don't think so.
but I don't remember if it was Jacen or Joey that met him.
Me neither.
Wait. Who specifically?
He was the one who had worked on the Super Trooper program and
Oh no, I mean
could transform.
the guy.
Hmm?
The scientist guy.
The scientist guy that could transform into something similar to the Super Troopers.
Wait, I think it was Joey because we did the ship combat, and I think he helped out, and Joey was.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
what was the guy's name?
David Renab.
Yeah, it was on Joey, so it's not
Okay.
Jason.
Okay, so Zoe knows who he was though, but okay, but yeah, I don't know if you know what he can do, but he after he transformed, they just jettisoned him out into space.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. So,
And-
like, when you said lost him, you didn't mean, like, you don't know where he is.
Okay.
Yeah, and then two of us, like, we put up a fight, but there was they had someone else of the same species as Blake. Blake's like, yeah, it was my brother Kyle. What?
Said oh.
And he kind of took me out, and Captain is like, yeah, and at that point, like, I got, they managed to overwhelm me and capture me. And that's what happened.
Okay.
Oh.
Boy.
Yeah.
So your brother's kind of a dick, eh?
Yeah, he's definitely, yeah.
He's something.
The guards that we shot at when we came down, I'm assuming they had blaster rifles.
No, those two had heavy blaster pistols.
Okay. I just want to arm our friends. By the way, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, good idea.
I'll just hand one of them a blaster rifle.
Okay. Captain takes the blaster rifle. So, Captain's like, so how did you get? So what's the plan? How do you get here?
The plan is to get the heck out of here and blow up this ship in the process.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, were we always planning on blowing up the interdictor?
I seem to remember us talking about blowing up the interdictor.
Well,
Like, we don't want them to have it unless we want to take it ourselves.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Actually.
Like, I would be fine flying around in an interdictor.
Eric's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to roll so many dice.
How
So many
many are
dice
on this
is,
ship?
Because they did say they took out a big chunk of them. Now we have 2 more people for him to roll dice for, so...
Well, we do have a terminal detonator, so who knows.
That's true too.
that's not useful.
50 people, bring it on. One terminal, just kill every single one of them. Like, I mean, at a force point, you could get a very good throw. Or you just get a, 86 and then just roll all once again. It's like, oh, well.
Let's see here. What is... the crew of one of these? Since here we go. The crew numbers 2,807.
So we've
Easy.
taken out 14.
I'll just make a hole in the ship.
Yeah. So 24 gunners, 427 officers, and the rest are enlisted.
Oh, see, the officers are easy.
Listen, we could do this.
Think of all the dice we'd make Eric roll.
I still think we should blow it up.
Because then think of how many Imperials we've murdered, and that's good too.
True.
Yeah, but if we blow up the ship, then they're still murdered.
Exactly. That's all. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And blowing up the ship is faster than going like room by room by room.
Okay.
And then whoever's like makes that explosion happen will go from like a kill count of probably like 10 to 20 to 2,000.
We'll all press the button at the same time.
What button?
It's a
Oh,
button
you
for the
think there's just gonna be
explosives.
an unguarded, like, big red button that we can press to blow up the ship?
No. We set one of our ships to self-destruct. Well, it's inside the ship.
Captain's like, is that going to be a big enough explosion to take it out?
I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Would it be?
I mean, you could roll me a knowledge technology to see if you know.
I'm slightly better at that than the rest of knowledge.
Let's try it. Why not?
13, 5, 7.
What are we rolling for?
If you
Knowledge technology.
Wait, R2's with
Oh,
us.
In that case, wait up.
R2 has a 1D in all the knowledges.
Oh, well,
Even-
shoot.
Not much better, but
13.
Not better than mine at all, actually.
What's Chewy's?
It's actually probably pretty good.
7D plus 1.
Jesus.
GG. He still somehow rolls shit. He just rolls like all ones.
And there's
That was
the
a
dice
6,
drop
isn't it?
of the session.
Nice.
I see where it landed. It's a bit out of reach, but I know where it is.
Honestly, we just need like a dice drop command. Just keeps count.
27 for Chewy. Oh, and Jacen understands Wookiee.
Hey, true.
So I was going to say, the problem is he has a perfect plan, and all of us go, sure, that.
But yeah, Jacen understands Wookiee because, like I mentioned earlier, we have the one player who has a Wookiee character, and then they can choose one other player who understands.
Ah,
Them.
perfect.
So
Thank you, Dan.
So Jacen, listens as Chewie explains that one or even both of our ships blowing up in the landing bay, it'll do damage to the ship, but it won't, like, it'll still be fully operational. Like, they might lose the ability. I mean, they'll definitely lose the ability to bring ships in with their the tractor beam might even be close enough that it would be taken out. But
If we got R2 to like a computer, could he like start a self-destruct sequence?
on the
R2,
on the
you're
interdictor
behind?
itself.
Explode the thing.
R2 goes to the nearest computer and connects to it, and R2 gives a beep boop that you recognize as nope.
So
I guess it's going room by room then. Clearing this place out.
I
or
don't
just
want
leaving.
I don't want this ship that badly.
No.
Like, and Captain's like, certainly we can take out a lot of them, but eventually they're gonna wear us down.
Yeah.
Okay, note to self. Next time we go to a place like this, bring like 50 thermal detonators.
Yeah.
I was gonna say an army rather than just a bunch of explosives.
Find a bunch of people carrying explosives.
Perfect.
I'll make a Sidious character that just goes Vegeta.
Hey, you know what?
Brains
Can you
dissolving.
guys stay here? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave really quick. Just gonna get my trip YY.
I think that's a good idea. We should all do that.
Probably. We did get what we came for.
That's true.
We should leave.
Do we want to quickly see if the droid can scan any like Imperial files off their system just to take with us?
Could,
Sure.
sure. R2?
Yeah, it's never a bad idea to, get what little you can. Might be something we don't have.
Okay. R2 quickly downloads a bunch of files, and
It's all Wookiee porn.
Jesus Christ.
That is completely universe breaking for me. The Imperials would have none of that alien porn.
Well, actually,
Yeah, about that.
happened before.
only when it was planted on one of their computers by certain someone.
They can't prove that it was planted. You made it look like it had been there the whole time.
Had like a modified creation date of like years ago. This file was created on 2 years ago. See, it
A
was on
long,
there.
long time ago.
On the computer far, far away.
Okay.
As you've migrated it from system to system to system, you really want to keep this.
In a world.
Okay.
All right, let's get the heck out of here.
Yeet.
Okay. So, you get back to turbo lift and going straight back to following the same path back, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, single file.
Mhm.
Single file. Okay. What's the order?
I think it makes sense that Chewie's up front, right?
Probably.
Okay.
He's a tank.
Chewie's up front. Who's second?
We'll put the
I'll go after.
Okay.
I'll be
I'll go
behind
first.
R2.
Okay.
we should probably put the guys we rescued in the middle. Because they're
Okay,
hurt.
yeah, I'll be in the back with R2.
Okay. Okay. So, you're going down, and actually, where's my phone? Just thought of something I need to quickly check.
Are we still gonna trade stealth?
Oh yeah. If you're trying to stealth, then roll me your stealths. Chewie got a 14 last time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He got a 14 again this time.
Wow.
He's consistent.
Okay.
13, 17, 18, 11.
Well, I'm not worse. So
All those twos.
that's a lot of twos.
I just like how I have 6363.
Yeah, real proud of you. I'm so proud of your accomplishment.
Actually, wait. Do they maybe even have that in the source book? Hmm. actually properly read through the source book one of these days. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you make it back with without much trouble. And who you left with the ships? You left Han, Rupert, and Alexander. So you return and find your ships still there, and you find the 3 of them not there.
Oh no.
Well, that's not ideal.
That's no. We can't be the ones who got Han Solo kidnapped. Like that can't be on us.
Yeah, it can. Well, can we find them? Can we want to go back to the office real quick and see if R2 can find them?
I think we might be back to going door to door.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try sensing for one of them specifically.
Okay, you want to try sensing for which one?
Who wanna be the closest to?
Rupert, probably.
I mean, yeah, Rupert probably makes the most sense.
And also, you know, he felt like odd, so maybe that'll help.
I sense an odd signal coming from that way.
Okay, so you'd be acquaintances?
No, they're really close friends. I mean, we've been traveling together for so long now. They're practically relatives.
It's true.
No, probably acquaintances.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, roll me your sense.
It's gonna be a 13. 17. All right, not bad, I guess.
Force. Okay. You sense that he is on the bridge of the ship. I'm assuming you were looking at the schematics earlier when R2 brought them up. So you can sense kind of where he is, and you know that's the bridge.
Okay. I'll just relay that he just seems to be on the bridge.
Okay,
Well, if he's on the bridge, it makes sense that they would all be on the bridge. So
Probably.
So do we go there?
I mean, we're in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go.
Yeah.
We've come this far.
Chewie would leave.
Yeah, I can't imagine Chewie would leave without Han, right?
Yeah, no.
Yo, later on.
I'm pretty sure Chewie wouldn't let us leave without Han.
Millennium Falcon's mine now.
Hey, Rico, we got you a new ship.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
do
let's
us
just
a
go
plane
back
for
and
ship.
steal it. We can do that.
I mean, you've already learned that Recon's ship is still somewhere. It wasn't actually destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck him. He doesn't need one. It'll be Zoe's ship.
Okay, for that, I'm 100% down.
Zoe's got a ship. It's right over there. It's missing. It's got a big hole in the door.
It's just the door to the captain's quarters.
Yeah. It's not important.
But
It's
yeah,
just
I say
a tiny hole.
we can fix it.
We could totally fix it if we wanted to.
Just put a new door.
We've even put in beds, probably, because there wasn't beds before.
What even is sleep?
Relatable.
Relatable.
All right, should we
Bridge
go to
is?
the bridge then? To the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. So, you go to another turbo lift, because the same turbo lift won't go to both the bridge and the brigs. In order to, if all of a sudden there's a breakout, that way there's at least a little more time before the prisoners would be able to, like, make their way to the bridge. But you go to turbo lift. Don't encounter anyone along the way. And you go up to the bridge. And,
I find it strange that we haven't run into anyone.
Fair.
They're on the bridge. It's just like 50 stormtroopers on the bridge.
They just took it, like the three of them. They just took the ship. It's fine. They didn't need us. It's okay.
We see nothing but dead stormtroopers.
so, you're going up to the bridge, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go up to the bridge. I'm assuming you all have your weapons at the ready.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to do one quick sense to see where I can figure out how much people is in there.
Okay. Roll me a sense. 7.
I mean, first, I am next to the door.
There are people in there. That's what
I
you
try
said.
again extra hard. I mean, technically I could, right?
You strain yourself trying to do that. Roll a strength as you take some damage.
What did I hurt? My brain?
A blood
wait,
vessel
okay.
burst in his eye.
Oh god.
No, so the turbo lift goes up to the bridge, and the doors slide open. And what
What's up, people?
Jacen just yells out, "What's up, people?"
Just imagine. I've brought cake.
And you see Alexander, Han, and Rupert. They all have cuffs on them. You see various Imperial officers, like, at the different stations, like, piloting station, weapon stations, all that stuff. In the captain's chair, you
It's
see
a car.
Right? I'm waiting for it.
No. In the captain's chair, you see somebody who looks identical to Rupert. And
What?
you also, and standing next to him, you see another blue-skinned guy that you assume is Blake's brother. And I guess, yeah, Blake is with you as well, but yeah. Yeah.
And in this week's session of the Army of Ruperts, there's just 50 stormtroopers. They all take off their helmets. They're all just Rupert.
Oh my god. What a nightmare.
And, so all the Imperial officers at their stations just continue, you know. In fact, not only do they continue to look at their computers, they're very obviously, you know, when people are trying to look like they're not paying attention,
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
just like, I'm working, don't bother me, type. Or no, but like in a nervous way.
Mhm.
Huh.
And the guy in the captain's chair turns to look at the group of you, and he's like, "Good day."
Hi. I believe you have our friends.
And I believe you have two of our prisoners.
No, they're with us.
Well, clearly they're with you now. But, you know, they were our prisoners.
That sounds more like a you problem than a me problem.
And also before that, they were still our friends, so. I mean,
Also that.
Well, what do you propose we do about this, then?
Well, I propose that you give us our friends back and we all go on our merry little way.
We keep my brother. And then, at this point, Kyle's like, and my brother. You can have the rest.
That's okay.
I kind of look at Zoey. I'm like,
So he's gonna be like, I don't care. I don't care about Rupert.
She doesn't care about Rupert, but what about Blake?
yeah, I
Yeah.
care more about Blake.
all right. I have a counter offer. You guys can keep Rupert, and you can keep one of the ships we came on.
What do we need with your ship?
I don't know. What do you need with our friends?
Family business?
Okay, you could do ship business with the ships.
Kyle is like, I mean, we already have a ship here. Much nicer than either of the two dinky little things you lot came in on.
Well, I mean, like, they aren't really ours anyway, so I'm not sure where you're going with your insult.
I mean, I'm just saying they're kind of worthless to us.
So just for my own info, how close are the two bad guys standing to say Han Solo raided in, I don't know, grenade explosion?
um, probably like 4 meters from Han. So, and 4 meters is short range for grenade.
Darn. Well, there goes that plan.
Han can take a grenade.
That's true.
Well- All right. Counter offer. We'll still give you Rupert. And Theo pulls out the thermal detonator. I won't drop this on your bridge, and we can all go home.
Wait, what are you giving Rupert though?
Do you want to keep Rupert?
I kind of don't trust him being in Imperial custody.
Okay, we're gonna keep Rupert as well. But you know, you won't have a giant hole where your bridge used to be.
Rupert's brother is like, we keep Rupert, and Kyle's like, and Rupert's brother's like, we keep Rupert.
Hmm.
Zoey.
It's the best deal we're gonna get.
All right.
Okay. So
Is it
By the
bad that
way,
my
I love-
impulse is to murder Rupert?
I love that we're like trading lives here. It's great.
I mean, we can't fight our way out of the situation, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, I could have dropped the thermal detonator and just killed everyone.
true.
And we
I'm
all
assuming there's a-
die here together.
I don't know. We could try to get it through the door of the bridge as we're leaving. It's closing, and just blow them up.
I don't feel like that'll go very well for us.
I mean, they just both will. They will both just turn their thermal detonator and a grenade with a force point. That could do some damage.
Okay, thing is, unless the entire crew is on the bridge, we're still fucked.
So, also, just in case I didn't make this clear, Rupert's brother and Kyle, neither of them are wearing Imperial uniforms.
Mhm. Okay.
But, so, Han and, Alexander, they walk over to you, and your group backs into the, back into the turbo lift, and goes back down, I'm assuming. And,
Yep.
and you return to your ships. No resistance along the way.
I'm gonna take the old ship.
I'll just follow her.
Okay.
I'm a stress-worthy pilot.
And then, okay, so Jacen and Zoey are going on the old ship. Theo?
I guess. Well, I guess we'll just do the same as before, but on opposite ships.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Right.
Mine is Rupert.
Instead of Rupert, we'll take the other two.
Okay. Okay. So you go aboard your ships, and okay, I'm just need to go over who is on which ship. I'm gonna write it down so I make sure I'm. So on the old ship, is Zoey, Jacen, Cassius, and Alexander. Was that and R2?
Yes.
And then on the new ship is Theo, Han, Chewie, Captain, Blake. Am I forgetting anyone?
I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that's right.
I think that's everyone. Okay. Okay. So, going in, I guess Han's piloting the one, Zoe's piloting the other. Take them out. And so you exit the ship. And you notice that the interdiction field is down.
Head back to the planet. What was it? Qualtuine?
Yeah,
That's where the Millennium Falcon is, right?
Yep.
yeah. And Alexander's ship.
Okay. And oh yeah, you switched ships. So you're in the faster ship. But just as
I don't really. Sorry, go ahead.
just as you're about to enter hyperspace, there is an explosion on your ship. On the new ship, or no, the old ship, the one that Zoey, Jacen, Cassius are on.
Oh
You
no!
don't plan against us.
It's fine. Listen, it's fine. Where's the explosion? How bad is it?
Just quickly look something up in the rule book.
Well, if I die, at least I die with my favorite pilot.
Okay. So, basically, you're not injured by the explosion, but the ship.
It's the vacuum of space.
Yeah. So everyone needs to make a survival skill to get to a spacesuit in time, other than I guess R2, who is fine.
Wait.
Oh shit!
So wait,
I-
survival, like under knowledge?
Under knowledge.
Oh, fucking.
Oh, great. This is
I'm-
going to be
I'm using
good.
my
Let's...
I'm gonna use my force point up.
Yeah, force point.
What does that get me if I use a force point?
It doubles your skill. So what is your knowledge?
3D.
So then it becomes 60.
I will take that.
Same. I was tempted to use my force point earlier just for the sense. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexander is fine. Y'all are fine. You all get to spacesuits in time.
We showed her a screen behind us. R2 gets sucked out of the vacuum.
Yeah.
It's not big enough to like suck
Mm.
any of you out. It's just the whole lack of air thing.
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably
Well, once
fix
the
or
air
knock this out of
is
shit.
all, once all the atmosphere is sucked out anyway, you wouldn't have to worry about being sucked out either, right?
True.
Because the ship would be in a vacuum.
Okay,
And
so
your ship is not going anywhere.
Hmm.
could we fix it? Or is it just fucked? It's fucked.
I'd say we just contact the other ship and like, yo.
How much rope
Tom
do we
here.
need to patch the hole? We can
God.
weave a cover.
Well, I mean, they have my other 40 meters of rope, so.
Oh yeah, we
Wait,
have
would
all
you
those
not
up over here,
take
don't we?
What? Oh,
I mean, if I did it on the ship where I came on, so the remaining rope is on their ship.
oh yeah. Okay, but yeah, so you were contacting them though,
Yes.
because
Like,
repairing it would take, well, minimum 15 minutes, assuming you do good enough on the first roll. If you don't, it would take another day, at least.
I don't think we have a day.
So you contact the other ship.
Hello? Why are you in a spacesuit?
They, did our plan against us. They blew our ship up.
Sons of bitches. Are you all alive?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Han's like, okay, we'll dock.
Wait. Is Alexander good?
Yes, Alexander's good.
Yeah, what did
Okay.
he roll?
He rolled.
Oh yeah, because he has good knowledge, huh?
Yeah.
It's like his entire purpose is being smart.
He rolled good enough. I'm just failing at
Yeah.
adding up. 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he actually did the worst.
Because he didn't use a force point.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
We'll just not bring up that part.
Okay, yeah. Han is like, okay, we can dock with your ship. You can come over. So he starts doing that. And he's like, Chewie, start. Theo, everyone, start checking our ship for any explosives while we
Well,
do
that's
this.
a good idea.
I had to go check like the engine room and that sort of thing.
Okay. So Han goes and docks. Meanwhile, Cherry, roll me a search.
Oh, this will be good.
16.
All right.
That could be worse.
Yeah.
Chewie, what's Chewie's search? Yeah, only 3D. I feel like Chewie should have a better search. Yeah. And the other two. Well, what did I click on? I clicked on help in OBS, so that it's bringing me up the search menu for the help, and I'm like, not that kind of search. Also, I think Theo has the best search roll. So everybody goes searching around, and Theo finds some explosives with a remote detonator.
Sons of bitches.
If you disarm them, we can keep them and use them later.
Yeah, I don't know if I should be the one to disarm this thing.
What does it use?
I'm gonna guess
Demolition.
demolition. Yeah.
Well, demolition is to use
Oh, okay.
explosives. For disarming explosives. I might also use demolition for disarming.
Yeah, I should not be the one to do this.
Honestly, it's a technical skill that might actually be an R2 thing.
Are you wanting to wait for the docking for them to come aboard, or do you want to like call Chewie down, or
Let's call
I-
Chewie down.
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause
Otherwise,
Chewie
anything
probably is
before
the
second?
Chewie would be the best one on here.
But he could take a direct hit from an explosive. He'll be fine.
I got this. He equips his full metal jacket.
Yeah. Mm.
It's lays on top of the explosive.
And Chewie goes and he's like, you know, kind of like looking at it, checking the wires, get over,
Ah, fuck it.
takes takes a small pair of scissors. Will they do that? They have scissors in Star Wars. Laser scissors. I don't know.
Just bites through cables.
And basically, he cuts one of the wires. Nothing happens, but he looks over it. Thumbs up.
Whew. Okay.
And you dock with the other ship, and everyone comes aboard. And
All right. Let's get the hell out of here before they realize they can't blow us up.
Okay.
Good
And
idea.
Han punches it and go into hyperspace. And that is where we are going to call this session.
It's fair.
Yeah. So.
That was a good one. And we only lost Rupert.
You mean we got rid of him? Please.
I'm glad you feel that way. Bring that attitude when you're the one who tells the general what happened.
No, because that's me out of character.
Yeah, because, like, Zoey doesn't trust him, but isn't, like, actively
Zoe's not
antagonistic.
a good riddance kind of person.
Theo is.
Listen, my other character is. I miss her. I'm gonna bring her back.
Yeah. So, next week's session should again be at the same time, 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Who is able to make it for that one?
I should be in.
I should be in as well.
That might be my last one for a while, though, because I just got my class schedule for the next bit, and Saturdays is like a super heavy day.
Okay. I didn't catch what you said, David.
I should be able to.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, otherwise, streaming, I mean, streaming has... I'm still not putting up an actual schedule for streaming because it's... I might stream tomorrow. If I do, it'll be Sub-Request Sunday Pikmin. Beyond that, I really don't know for this next week as well, because my work schedule is weird for me this next week, so it's... So, like, Monday, for instance, if I'm streaming, it'll be earlier than normal, because I'm working in the evening and such. But I'm going to very much try to stream on Friday. I'm not working Friday or Saturday, next Friday or
Nice.
Saturday, which is nice. But Friday is the 5-year anniversary of my very first stream.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, which is the last time,
We
actually,
started relatively close.
the last time that David appeared on my stream, because my very first stream was also an RPG. It was Atomic Robo RPG. We only did a single session of it, and I didn't... My second stream, which was like Mario Maker or something, wasn't until like almost a year later, but...
You
Yeah.
said that was Friday?
That's Friday, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
So, it probably won't be any kind of a, like, special. It'll just be like what a normal Friday stream would be, but the fact that with how many times I haven't been streaming lately, any stream is kind of a special stream. So, yeah, so that'll be Friday. I'll be doing that. Beyond that, during the week, hopefully I'll be streaming, but again, we'll see. I mean, pretty much every day, hopefully I'm streaming, but it's, I streamed last Saturday and I streamed today.
Yeah.
So, just, everything in the world is exhausting.
Yep.
Oh God, yes.
Especially working at a grocery store.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So,
You're at least actually essential and still have to work.
I
am not technically essential and they're making me work.
Yeah. But
yeah, the world's fun right now.
Anyway, we are going to go find somebody to raid. So I'm just going to go see who is live and who we want to go and raid, what they're playing, what people are playing. I mean, we know like half of my... Well, at this point, it's not half of my following list playing New Horizons. It's still a lot of people playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, but, it's been a
almost everyone.
it's been a few weeks, so there's still a lot of people playing it, but it's died down. It's now kind of the people that it's gonna be playing it for the long haul, whereas a lot of people that were just playing it for a bit, because it's the new thing, have kind of dropped off. Let's see here.
I still actively play it. Although I don't, I'm always playing it regardless.
Yeah.
So I get my fucking shop upgrade.
So we can raid somebody playing New Horizons. We can raid somebody playing the Outer Worlds. I mean, there are a lot of people on my following list playing other stuff, but most of the ones I want to raid are playing New Horizons, regardless. So it's basically going to be New Horizons or the Outer World, I think. So if people have a preference for one of those.
Outer World is a good game. I played
It is
most.
a very
Well,
good
not.
game.
I played probably about halfway through it before my. I had a trial for Microsoft's thing, and then it ran
Okay.
out. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to renew it.
I think that was one of the games, that one and Borderlands 3 were the games that I got for free because of my graphics card that I got.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
nice.
think it was the Outer Worlds. It was a while ago, and I haven't, played them yet because I still need to until I get like a mic and web, or at least a mic, but also preferably a webcam. I'm not using my PC for streaming. Currently my PC is a solitaire machine. Because solitaire is a game I'm okay with playing and not streaming.
Yeah.
I'd also be okay with streaming it if, but yeah. So
Sports solitaire.
So yeah, we can raid somebody playing Outer Worlds where she first...
Speedrun solitaire. I'm sure it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of my Plant Army teammates. Oh no, never mind. Guys just went offline hosting somebody else.
Animal Crossing it is.
Animal Crossing it is. Okay, then I just need to decide which of the people. I hate how, I was in the following list, click on a channel, then click back to the following list. It doesn't load and I have to refresh. I don't know why it does that. Okay, there we go. Took a while to load after I refreshed, but I guess just because I'm, OBS streaming and Discord video call stuff adds up. Okay, I think we're going to raid. We're going to go to raid Salty Sabrina, one of my Plant Army teammates. We raided her before, but I don't think we've raided her in a little while. I mean, I haven't streamed much lately, so I haven't raided too many people in a little while. But
Fair.
let's just make sure she's still online. And she is. So if y'all want to join in on the raid, you can copy and paste the raid message in chat as we head over there. And yeah. And if you want to make sure to be around for future streams, you know, don't forget to follow if you're not already following. Join the Discord or follow me on Twitter also helps to know when I'm live and such, especially right now where I'm not posting a schedule. But yeah, and thanks everyone for coming out. Those who
thank you.
chatted, those who lurked, those who hosted, auto-hosted, followed. We actually got 2 follows, resubbed, and of course, a very special thank you to my wonderful players. And the cake. And
This is R2.
yeah. And David, just, you know, I always leave the video call like right after so I can, you know, chat with the person I'm going on raiding and such, but some players stay in the video call to just chat and whatever, but I drop out right away just so like you know. And,
It's usually just Joey and Kilo.
yeah. But yeah. And yeah. Bye.
All right, thanks, Eric.
Yep.
Boy.